Hello, everybody. It's your happy, healthy doctor, Alicia here. Just wanted to come to spread a little bit of good news information about what I've learned today about the COVID-19 vaccine and its effects on periods. And the reason why I'm bringing you this today is because I've been getting so many questions from friends, from family members, from patients in the clinic asking me, is there a real link between the vaccines and period lengths? Also, I've been hearing some complaints from patients that they have noticed a significant change in their period. So it's a question that I have been pondering for a while, but now we have sufficient data to really describe what may be happening to these individuals. So being the data-driven person that I am, like any good physician is, right? We're constantly digging through journals. We're constantly looking for new data to support some of the questions that are being asked of us on a daily basis in the clinic. It was recently published in the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology journal, actually just this month. So this study is a prospective cohort study that basically looked at 3,900 individuals who identified as women and wanted to compare the period changes between individuals who were vaccinated, which was about 2,400 people in the study, and individuals who were not. The study cohort really consisted of individuals who had been vaccinated with all three FDA-approved vaccines in the United States. So that's the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, the Pfizer mRNA vaccine, and the Moderna mRNA vaccine. And what they wanted to do was evaluate changes in the number of days of the period from the pre-vaccination average. They also wanted to look specifically at individuals who are experiencing clinically significant changes in their period. That really, by a medical standard, really means a change of more than 8 days from your average cycle length. So the study cohort was pretty diverse in this study. They included individuals between the ages of 18 and 45 with at least 3 normal menstrual cycles prior to vaccination and who were not on any sort of hormonal contraception. I would just say that the collection of demographic data in this study was pretty inconsistent when looking at race and ethnicity, when looking at body mass index, which can be a very important indicator of menstrual regularity, and other important factors as well. So among all the 3,900 individuals who were looked at in this study, they found that there was a very small difference in cycle length post-vaccination compared to the pre-vaccination average. And the cycle variation was really less than 1 day that they discovered from this study, which is not really clinically significant given that in medical terms and in clinical terms, we really consider a significant change in the menstrual cycle to be greater than 8 days duration. They did, however, find a 2-day difference in individuals who received both vaccine doses within the same menstrual cycle, right? And approximately 10% of these individuals had clinically significant changes in their cycle length of 8 days or more. This change was observed to revert back to normal within 2 cycles. I should also mention what I mean by cycle length because sometimes people get a little bit confused about what that means. So the cycle length is actually the number of days between each period. A normal cycle length can be anywhere from 24 to 39 days. So in some individuals who say, oh, my period doesn't come every month, it's irregular, it's possible that you don't have a 28-day or a monthly cycle. It's possible that your cycle can be either longer or shorter than that, which means that it's never gonna fall on the same day each month. So in summary, the study did find that the vast majority of individuals, 90% of individuals, did not experience any clinically significant changes in their period, although there were 10% of individuals who did, right? Who did experience that, although we did see those changes revert back to normal within 2 menstrual cycles. So what does this all mean anyway? Like, what relevance does this have? Well, one, I should say that periods are constantly changing throughout our lifespan. They are not static. They are not going to be the same in some cases from cycle to cycle, from year to year, over the course of our lives, right? Our cycles are constantly changing as we change. Sometimes these changes can occur sporadically. Sometimes these can be age-related changes in your menstrual cycle, and sometimes it can just be as a result of life stressors or our sleep habits or our diet or our environment. Those are just to name a few factors that can influence our menstrual cycle and cause minor changes in the cycle length. So when we talk about vaccines having an effect on the menstrual cycle, what we're really saying is that vaccines are known to cause an immune response in our bodies. That's how they work, is by augmenting our body's defenses to disease. And when we become vaccinated, our bodies create this robust immune response through the creation of antibodies, which can be a form of stress on the body, right? It can act very similarly as if, we weren't sleeping as well, if we weren't eating as well. Or it can act similarly, for example, in cases where we're trying to lose weight or we're trying to change our diet for the better. Those things can all cause menstrual changes too. And this study really demonstrated that individuals who got both vaccines within one cycle were far more likely to experience notable changes, on average 2 days, than individuals who may have spread their vaccines over 2 to 3 cycles, right? If timed correctly, you can definitely see changes in your period. If you have any questions about periods, please be sure to talk to your doctor. You can also DM me directly if you have a concern that's more private that you want to talk to Dr. Alicia about. Thank you so much for tuning in, and there will be more informational videos to come. Also, please like and subscribe this video on YouTube. Check out my website and like and follow.